Welcome back to my channel, Math and Language, and we're going to discuss how to solve growth and decay. Let's start with the formula. So, ang formula na nagagamitin natin dito is y is equal to a times the quantity of 1 plus or minus r to the t power. So, bakit siya plus minus? Kasi ang plus, it means growth. At ang minus naman will be decay. So, ibig sabihin ng mga variables, you have y is equal to final amount. Ang A natin, that will be the initial amount. So, ang 1 plus minus r ay growth or decay factor. So, just in case matanong siya sa problem, pag what is the growth or decay factor, ito yung sasagot natin. And ang r natin dito is rate, and ang t will be time. So, let's go to the growth examples muna tayo. So, mag-growth muna tayo, kumaya na yung decay. So, first example sa growth, pag hinahanap natin yung final amount yung hinahanap. So, first problem, that he owns a chain of fast food restaurants that operated 100 stores in 2000. If the rate of increase is 15% annually, how many stores does the restaurant operate in 2010? So, let's have the given. So, lagay mo na yung mga given. Y is equal to final amount. So, yun yung inaanap. A is equal to 100. Kasi sabi daw, owns a chain of fast food restaurants that operated 100 stores. Kasi ang tanong kasi, how many stores does the restaurant operate in 2010? So, the future. So, ibig sabihin, ang nawawala yung final amount. So, A natin ay yung initial ay 100. R will be 15%. At ang T will be, paano mo nalaman yung T? So, minus mo lang yung dalawang years, 2010 minus 2000. So, ngayon, i-change mo muna yung percent, 15% to decimal point. That will be 0.15. 2010 minus 2000, that will be 10 or 10 years. Okay, yung mga given natin. Let's place the formula. Ngayon, pinalagay mo na yung formula. I-substitute mo na yung mga values. So, y is equal to 100 times the quantity 1 plus 0.15 to the 10th power. Okay. Now, let's simplify mo muna natin. So, 1 plus 0.15, that will be 1.15. At 1.15 to the 10th power ay 4.04 something. So, yan. May dot. Ngayon, multiply mo siya ng 100. Ito yung makukuha mo sa calculator, 404.55. So, dahil hinahanap kasi stores, how many stores, hindi naman pwedeng kalahating may decimal sa stores. So, approximately 405 stores. So, ni-round up ko na lang siya. Next one, example number 2, initial amount naman yung hinahanap. So, we're still in growth. Jesse bought a new house in 2010. The value of the house increases now by 15% each year. If the price of the house increases 15% each year, sorry, if the price of the house is $300,000 in 2018, how much did he pay for it in 2010? So, y is equal to $300,000 kasi final amount future. Ito yung latest Ito yung past. Ang A natin is initial amount, yung hinahanap natin. R is 15% and T will be, minus mo lang yung dalawang year, 2018 minus 2010. So, palitan mo yung 15% to decimal. That will be 0.15 and T is equal to 8 years. Ngayon, lagyan mo na yung formula and substitute the values. So, may 300,000 ka dito is equal to A times 1 plus 0.15 to the 8th power. Ngayon, algebraically, resolve that para makuha may A. Lipat mo lang itong buo na to dito sa baba. So, divide both sides by the quantity 1 plus 0.15 to the 8th power para makuha yung value ni A. So, simplify that one. Lagyan mo sa calculator as is, like this. Okay? At makukuha mo ay 98,070.53. So, ito yung sagot. Ang initial amount daw, nagsimula yung presyo ng bahay ng $98,070.53 noong 2010. dahil nag-i-increase daw ng value 15% each year, ang value niya na ngayon 2018 ay $300,000 na. Let's have the third example. Paano pag rate yung nawawala? The value of the bond that was bought in 2005 was $100. It appreciated annually, sabihin, tumaas yung value. Appreciated annually up to $1,000 in 2018. Ngayon, what is the rate of increase daw per year? So, lagi may mga given, y is equal to 1,000 kasi up to 1,000 in 2018. So, ito yung future. A is 100. So, initial amount. R is rate. Tingin hinahanap. T will be 2018 minus 1 and 2005. So, para makuha yung time, 2018 minus 2005, that will be 13. 13 years, okay? And give me formula and substitute the values. So, we have 1,000 here is equal to 100 times the quantity 1 plus R to the 13th power. Ngayon, divide both sides by 100. Para mas simplify, mawala yung 100 dito. Magiging 10 na lang to. At ito, quantity 1 plus R to the 13th power. Ngayon, para makuha yung R, kailangan mo munang ma-isolate or ma-simplify pa. Kunin natin yung 13th root ng 10. 13th root din ito para ma-cancel to yung exponent. That would be, so ganito pa na siya. 13th root of 10 is equal to 1 plus R. At para mahanap yung R, minus ka lang ng 1. So, lipat mo lang yung 1 sa kabila. And that's the value of R. So, sa calculator natin, like this. Mo siya gagawin. The 13th root of 10, yung sagot niya minus ng 1, you will get an answer of 0.19377, and so on. Or, ang sagot ay 0.19. Or, you can have an answer of 19%, or you can have an answer of 19.38%. Depende sa teacher nyo kung paano nyo siya i-round up. Yeah, so either 19% or 19.38. Alright, so let's go to the next example. Example number 4. Paano pag time ang hinahanap? Okay, this one be a little bit complicated, so please listen carefully. So, sample contains 10 counts of bacteria. The bacteria multiplies daw at a rate of 50% every hour. How long will it take for the sample to contain 2,000 counts of bacteria? Again, naglagay mo yung mga formula, given. So, ang final amount natin dito ay 2,000. Kasi sample to contain 2,000 counts of bacteria. And A, ang initials daw ay 10 counts. Simula siya sa 10, tatapos siya sa 2,000. Ang rate natin ay 50% at hinahanap natin yung time. So, change mo muna yung 50% to 0.5. Next one. Give me yung formula y is equal to A times the quantity 1 plus R to the T power. Substitute the values. So, 2,000 here is equal to 10 times 1 plus 0.5 to the T power. Divide both sides by, para mawala yung 10 dito, divide both sides by 10. Of course. So, magiging 200 to. At sinimplify ko na rin to. That will be 1.5. Add mo lang. So, paano yan? So, we have 200 is equal to 1.5 to the T power. Paano pag ang exponent ang hinahanap? You have to use logarithms. Nalagyan ng log dito. Log of 200 is equal to log of 1.5 to the T power. Remember, the power rule. Okay, I have a video about logarithms, yung properties niya on how to solve logarithmic equations. Nasa description box yung link. You might check it out para alam nyo saan nanggaling yun. So, power rule tayo. Etong T na to, lalagyan natin dito. That's the power rule of logarithm. That's a property of logarithm. So, we have log of 200 is equal to T times log of 1.5. Ngayon, to get the value of T, divide both sides by log 1.5, 1.5, and ito yung value ng T. Kakalculate mo na siya. Ang hirap siyang hindi siya madaling i-mental. Okay, so sa calculator natin, you will get this one, log of 200 over log of 1.5, and you will get an answer of 13.06725,847, or just get 2 decimal points, 13.07 hours. So, how long will it take for the sample to contain from yung 10 counts na ng bacteria, 10 sila, at kung nag-i-increase sila 50% every hour, ilang oras para maging 2,000 siya. So, it will take around 13.07 hours. Alright, so let's move on to decay. Let's have the examples. So, first example, sa decay, pag hinahanap naman yung final amount, so let's have the first problem. A computer valued $6,500 depreciates at the rate of 14.3% per year. Find the value of the computer after 3 years. So, pag decay, lagi nyo makikita itong word na to, depreciates. So, pababa tayo. So, give me a given, y is equal to final amount and a is equal to $6,500. Ang r natin will be 14.3%. T will be 3 years. Okay, change mo muna yung percent sa decimal point. That will be 0.143. Next one, lagay mo yung formula, y is equal to a times the quantity 1 minus r to the t power. And y is equal to 65 times the quantity 1 minus 0.143 to the third power cube. So, color-coded naman siya. Kita nyo saan man nanggaling yung mga values. Next one, simplify it. 1 minus 0.143, that will be 0.857. So, kunin mo yung next one, i-cube mo siya. So, ito muna. Cube mo muna siya. 0.857 to the third power. It will be 65. So, kinomplete ko muna. As much as possible, huwag ka muna mag-round up pag nasa kalikitaan ka ng computation. So, multiply mo siya. Y is equal to 4,091.2481545. Now, so find the value of the computer after 3 years. Dahil money or presyo, you just have to take 2 decimal points. So, that will be $4,091.25. Alright, so punta tayo sa next problem. Paano naman pag hinahanap yung initial amount sa decay? Let's read the problem. The bacteria count decreases by 5% each hour in the sample. The current count is 2,000. What was the bacteria count 3 hours ago daw? So, lagyan mo yung mga given. Y is equal to 2,000. And A is equal to the initial amount. R is 5% and T is 3 hours. So, sir, bakit ganun ang final amount natin ay 2,000 or yung Y? Tatanong kasi dito, 3 hours ago. So, everything that happens in the past, lahat ng mga past or ago, that will be the initial amount. So, yung 2,000 yung kinalabasan niya after 3 hours. So, 2,000 yung final amount. Okay, so, yung sunod natin gawin, yung 5% gawin natin siyang decimal, that will be 0.05. And lagyan mo yung formula at substitute mo yung mga values. So, we have 2,000 is equal to A times 1 minus 0.05 to the third power. Simplify mo yung nasa loob ng parentheses, that will be 0.95. Okay? I-cube mo na siya, that will be 0.857375. Ngayon, to find the value of A, divide both sides lang by 0.857375. And sa calculator natin, ang sagot daw ay 2,332. 0.7015 and so on. Tinatanong dito yung count ng bacteria. So, round up ko siya sa whole number. So, 2,333 or round down, depende. So, that's the final answer. Ano daw yung bacteria count niya 3 hours ago? That's approximately 2,333. Kasi nag-round up ako kaya approximately. So, talaga yung pinakasagot niya. Next one example, paano pag-rate ang hinahanap? The population of the rhinoceros is declining from 10,000 to 200 from the year 2010 to 2020, respectively. What is the rate of decline per year? So, the given, y is equal to 200 and a is equal to 10,000. Ang r natin will be the rate. T will be 2020 minus 2010. So, para makuha yung years, yung ilang years, minus mo lang. 10 years. So, lagay mo yung formula. Substitute mo yung mga values. So, you have 200 dito, 10,000 sa initial amount, 1 minus r to the 10 power. Nahanap yung rate. So, divide both sides by 10,000. You will get 0.02 is equal to 1 minus r to the 10 power. To simplify this one, you have to get the 10th root. 10th root. Para mawala tong exponent na to. So, the 10th root of 0.02, hindi ko muna kukunin. So, simplify ko muna siya. Mawala lang to. Yung exponent at yung mga 10th root, yung roots. So, lipat mo yung 1 sa kabila and is equal to negative r. So, sa calculate natin, ang 10th root ng 0.02 at nag-minus 1 ka, that will be negative 0.3237 something or negative 0.3238 is equal to negative r. Para mawala yung negative, multiply both sides by negative 1 and you will get an answer of, nawala lang negative, 0.3238 is equal to r. Now, the percent then, times ko lang ng 100 at lagay mo yung percent sign. There you have it, 32.38%. Example number 4 is pag timing hinahanap, you drink a beverage with 120 milligrams of caffeine. Each hour, the caffeine in your system decreases by about 12%. How long daw until you have 10 milligrams of caffeine? So, may 120 milligrams of caffeine ka daw. So, every hour daw, nababawasan yun ng 12%. So, naging 10 na lang siya, 10 milligrams. So, of course, this is decay. Natanong kung ilang oras. Give me my given. Y is equal to 10 mg or milligrams. A is equal to 120 mg. Rate natin at 12% and T will be time. So, pag kami 12% to decimal form, that will be 0.12. Give me yung formula. Ngayon, substitute mo yung mga values. So, that will be 10 is equal to 120 times 1 ng 1 minus 0.12 to the T power. Ngayon, divide both sides by 120 and you will get 0.083 repeating decimal. So, repeating decimal siya, so 3333 and so on. Is equal to, minus mo lang to, 1 minus 0.12 is equal to 0.88 to the T power. Now, to find the value of T, you cannot just divide both sides by 0.88. Remember, yung log, properties of log, so maglagay ka muna ng log dito, both sides. And again, sa description box yun, yung properties of logarithm, or how to solve logarithmic equations using properties of logarithm. So this one, ang mangyayari yung T mapupunta dito. Kasi property yun. Power rule ng logarithm. So para makuha mo yung T, that will be log 0.0833 and so on over log 0.88. And sa calculator natin, ito dapat siya. You will get an answer of 19.43863.813 or 19.44 hours is equal to T. So, ganun na siya kadali. Ngayon, ang tanong dito, how long, so, nagsimula ka daw ng 120 milligrams of caffeine sa katawan mo. Kada oras daw, nababawasan siya ng 12%. Tinatanong, ilang oras daw para malaman mo kung 10 milligrams na lang daw yun sa katawan mo ng caffeine. So, it will take around 19.44 hours. And that's the end of the lesson on how to solve growth and decay. If you would like to comment or suggest another math and language video, or kung may assignment kayo, please comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it as long as connected naman siya dun sa topic. And please also like my Facebook page. Lagi ko rin siya sa description box. I would really appreciate kung mag-like kayo. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. Please like and subscribe and also click the bell notification para updated kayo sa bagong videos ng math and language. Thank you and goodbye!